What's up, family? It's your girl Kiki Palmer 2, and I'm coming back with a new video. I really been procrastinating to talk about this, but God placed it on my heart to talk about it, and He can nudge in my spirit to get this message out. So here I am. Chosen ones, let's just make this clear. You know you'll intimidate people, right? You know when people come around you, they be getting very nervous. They don't really be knowing how to act because they be thinking you gonna expose or see something in them that they don't want you to see. But we be chilling. See, it's how many people out here living a lie. They pretending. Then they meet a chosen one like you who is raw, real, uncut, honest, and living their truth. They start to move strange because you different. You unique. You like one in a million or whatever, right? Like when you do come upon a chosen one, you don't meet people like this often because chosen ones, they is very authentic. They is very different, like very different. So chosen ones come into your life really to be a blessing. Chosen ones come into your life to give you that second chance, to help you grow, to see the bigger picture, wherever it might be. Like we like archangels, like God send the chosen ones in people's life to get them on the right path. Like they might be out here doing whatever, ain't got nobody in their corner, or they might even just been praying to God to send them somebody, that can help them get out of certain situations. But with a lot of people, this they problem. They think when someone come into their life like a chosen one, it supposed to be all dressed up, like in a particular way or whatever. So a lot of times, instead of them, appreciating you, they go against you, chosen ones. See, chosen ones, y'all is not into like dressing things up anymore. Y'all not into people pleasing. You probably once in your life was people pleasing and trying to fit in and stuff like that. But you done grew from stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know they don't take you anywhere. You is very understanding. Like you is a kind hearted soul, but you just raw with it. And people don't respect that. You not a yes person. You gonna keep it always real. Cause you know you don't fit in. You weren't meant to fit in. You was meant to stand out. See, Charles, and when you come around, it be some people be excited to see you because they know you a whole vibe. You a whole big ball of positive energy. So they ready to see the chosen one. You know what I mean? Versus the other ones, like the negative Nancy's, they hate to see you coming. They get to talking, whispering, like frowning up their faces, get very annoyed, like they'll try to change the subject on the chosen one. They'll say you extra, you too deep, you be doing too much. Like they get to saying you always trying to make things bigger than what it is. But you just living your truth. Like you have a higher perspective on these chosen ones. You know what I mean? You don't agree with everything that a lot of people might think is okay. No. So now sometimes they don't even want to bring up certain stuff when you're around because they already know. They know you ain't gonna agree with it. And people is entitled to their own opinion, don't get me wrong. They're entitled to their own opinion. But right is right and wrong is wrong when it comes to the chosen ones. You get what I mean? So you just be calling it how you see it. You really making it make sense. See, people these days, they don't respect you. They don't respect you unless you agreeing with everything they freaking say. Oh yeah, we gonna get over on whoop the woo. I don't say it around what you call cause you know how she coming. Yeah, we ain't with all that. See, Charles, when they don't respect you unless they need something from you too. You are where they jealous and they intimidated at you. Every time you show up, it irritates their demons. Them demons get activated real quick. They want to spaz out on you. They want to call you out your name. Because you show up with so much confidence. You showing up with wisdom. You showing up with knowledge. You showing up with truth. You showing up with this positive energy. Just way too much positive things that these negative Nancy's ain't coming with. But most important, chosen ones, you show up. They know you a child of God. They know you gonna do the right thing and make the right decisions and right choices, chosen one. They know this about you. That's why they don't talk about certain stuff when you around, chosen one. It make them feel small. So it's like they'll wait till you get away from around or something, to have their little side conversation. They don't want to talk around you. They know you ain't going for that. It's sad but true. Your light irritates they demons. But it's not the people who's irritated though. It's the spirits that's attached to these people. They using them as a vessel, chosen ones, to come against you. It's like these the same spirits, chosen ones, that's been following you all your freaking life. The same spirits. They just jumping into different bodies. They hopping into different vessels. And they getting into the weaker ones. Using the weakest ones to come against you. These people don't really know what they do. See, these spirits though, they know you carry the Holy Spirit. They know you one of the anointed ones. So they come against the chosen ones. They scared the chosen one because they know you remembering who you are. They know you getting closer and closer. They see you have a powerful connection with Source. They see you in tune. They see you doing the work. They see you leveling it up. You know what I mean? So they trying to make you backtrack. They trying to stop that growth. Because they don't know what's on the other side. But they know that you destined for greatness. So they always going to try to come against you. God never said the weapon will not be formed. He never said that. He said the weapon might be formed, but it will not prosper. So that's why we got to keep God in the forefront of our mind. We got to stay prayed up, go into meditation, go exercise, go do things that make you feel good. Stay away from people who's jealous of you. Don't be like, oh, I know how to deal with them. No, don't deal with them at all. What's for you gonna be for you? Who for you gonna be for you? In order for you to get to that level and get to these people, you got to let certain things go in order to get to it, because they just blocking your blessing. They just in the way. That's it. God always got greater for you, chosen ones. You was destined for greatness. And these spirit knows that. You so powerful, chosen ones. Chosen ones, you get among the people, they start off cool. You think you probably got you a friend or whatever. But after so long, when they start to see how chosen one think, when they see your perspective, when they see how strong you are, when they see you might be in the word, but you not of it, when they see you not a yes person, you're not a yes man, a yes woman, you got your own mind, but you respect how other people feel as well. But at the end of the day, chosen one still gonna try to make you level up. If you come around the chosen one, you gonna level up. That's mandatory. You know what I mean? That's what we do. We rise. A chosen one ain't finna stay on the same level. We might get knocked down a couple times because we ain't perfect. We perfectly imperfect. But we always gonna get back up. I always get back up. And every time somebody think they turn us down, we get back up again. And then when we get back up, it's shoot up. You hear me? Always. And people don't understand that, because the things that the chosen one go through, another person couldn't even walk a mile in a chosen one's shoes. They would have been broke. They probably been in a crazy house somewhere, like mentally unstable, having a nervous breakdown or something. But people come around you, they always trying to debate with you. They always trying to like compete with you, challenge you. You know what I'm saying? It's them spirits. They know who you are. Because when they come around, when they first come around, you know the spirits don't show up and pretend. So trust me, that's why you gotta be careful who you let in. Trust nobody. Trust nobody. But God will send you the right ones, but you're gonna feel it in your spirit, you're gonna know it in your soul. You're gonna know, use your discernment. Your discernment guides you every step of the way. So you shouldn't be able to be tricked. You shouldn't be able to be manipulated, lied to, none of this. You better than this. You done elevated, you done grow. You so strong. You done so strong. You ain't got time for surface level things. You ain't even got time for surface level conversation. So when you do be around people, they begin to feel exposed or called out just from you being your authentic self. You have things in you, chosen one, that these people lack within themselves. They really find it very appealing. But they'll never tell you the truth. They'll never tell you the truth, chosen ones. They really secret admirers. Like a love-hate thing. But the hate outweigh the love, you know. Get around from people that love hate you. Not your people. Them people will take you out. Them people will set you up. Them people are having other people against you. You know, all types of sideways stuff. You ain't got time for that. You ain't got time for that. And when you're around, they nitpick with you too. They try to talk in codes, throwing shade, say things in a jokey way, thinking they throwing you off. They can't speak in codes around you. You know what's up. You just be sitting there like, letting it go on. Let me see how far they're gonna take it. Let me see how far they're gonna embarrass themselves. Why they think I don't know. You know, you having that self-talk. Oh, God may be stepping in. They lying. You know, God be talking to us in the middle of people talking to us. They lying. Manipulation. Gaslighting. Don't trust that person type stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's how strong you connected. That's so powerful. That is so powerful. See, they envy you, chosen ones. No matter how hard they try to like hide their hate, but you gotta remember, before people hate you, chosen one, it always things about you that they love first. First they was all excited. Oh, I can't see how nobody one like you. I love getting advice from you. They loved it first, then it turned to hate. It be on a matter of time when it's not your people. You remember when you first meet certain people, you know you be the best thing that ever happened to them. They call you for everything, y'all the advice. Now the world you really deeper than the surface level thing. They shocked. You don't agree with their foolishness. You don't want to gossip about other people's business. You care less about that stuff. They didn't know you really have an old soul, really. You get around older people, chosen ones, y'all had the best time of your life around older people. I'm talking the best time of your life. Totally different vibe. Shout out to my elders. They done lived a long life, so they know. They know. They got their wisdom, but sometimes it don't matter the age. But I ain't gonna get into all that though. But anyway, see, then after they do all their chosen one, now they want to call you arrogant. You think you better than them. They love to project their insecurities onto you, chosen ones. All of a sudden, they become distant. They want to start avoiding your phone calls and not texting you back, you know, like just avoiding you because they hate the fact you're not one of them. They hate the fact you're not one of them. You got a mind of your own, and your mind is not weak, and your mind is not for the weak either. It's not for the weak. You intimidate people, chosen ones. That don't be your intention to intimidate them. They're just reflections of themselves. They don't want to do the work, but they mad at you because you doing the work. See, when you walk into a room, chosen, like your energy and your presence be felt. Your aura speak for itself. Like it's so bright. Like it's so bright. People get to staring, they can't help. They get to looking and they want to know who is this person. And what hurt people a lot, the people who try to come against you, who I'm referring to, even though they talk behind your back, even though they be throwing shade, you still don't scoot down to their level. You still show kindness. You still showing generosity. And that's a lot of people cannot stand it because they expecting you to act like them. They expecting you to come how they'll come. See, they don't expect you to like, still be up here. They want to bring you down here. But nah. When the chosen one rise, they know better. Chosen ones know that silence is powerful. Chosen one know we can't change for nobody. We can't change being kind for nobody. We have boundaries because it's levels to it at the end of the day. Then they always wondering why every time you show up, why you always smiling? See, they think the chosen don't have bad days. So they couldn't walk a mile, like I said, in our shoes. They can't imagine the things that you done overcame. Like, not just overcoming it, you done overcame things alone, chosen ones. Some deep, dark secrets that you don't even want to talk about that you really haven't brought up to people. Just you and God. Just you and God. Only y'all know. But you still standing in your power. See, people be determined to get the chosen one out of character so they can play victim and make themselves feel better. But now, family, you got to stand firm in your power. When you don't react, they become desperate. They desperate because they plan keep failing on trying to make you look bad, chosen. It's so freaking pathetic. It is so pathetic. But silence is powerful. It's powerful. Chosen one learned this through growth because we used to lash out because we got the other side. And I'm telling you, you do not want to see that other side. See, I'm going to just keep it real. You're really not safe nowhere. Not even at your job. It could be like new employees come in. You never heard of these people. You never saw these people before. You don't know them from black or blue. But I bet most of the time, they already heard about you. They like, oh, you must be so-and-so, so-and-so. Or you might just be trying to introduce yourself. Like, hey, how you doing? I'm Whoop the Woo or whatever. Oh, I heard about you. You like, oh my God. They done already painted a whole picture about you to a stranger. This is crazy work. So we gotta stay prayed up, baby, because these people be thinking they should be playing smart, thinking they be a step ahead of us, but we know how to read between the lines. Like, that's crazy. That's a prime example, chosen ones. You are greatness. They want to dim your light so bad. They so thirsty for it. But keep being authentic. Keep being you. Keep shining your light. Keep evolving and rising. Keep being a vessel for God. God didn't choose you because you look good or dress nice. God chose you because you are worthy. You are strong. You got a good heart. You so pure. God, he judged from the heart, the pure and genuine ones. You was never meant to fit in. You was always meant to stand out. So keep shining. Never ever dim your life for nobody. I'm sending you our peace, love, and blessing, family. And I love you all. Until next time.